Well, that sun feels so good on my back. Hi, this is Lorilei. Mindfulness of current emotion is basically being aware of your emotion, feeling your emotion actually, feeling it wherever it is in your body. Emotions are so different depending on what they are. I find that mine are continually there on the surface. I'm a very tactile person and a very aware person as far as my senses go, so I can usually all the time feel something or hear it, or something will trigger an emotion. It happens frequently, and so what I try to do is diffuse that by focusing on where in my body I'm feeling that emotion. And believe it or not, it is different places depending on the emotion. I'm starting to see a pattern actually of different emotions, whether it be anxiety or sadness. They can be in different places, but being aware of that is helpful because it gives you power of knowing yourself and what you can do next to, again, diffuse it and make yourself feel a little bit better. For example, I'm anxious right now, and that usually hits me right in the gut, just right here, and I feel that, and I'm focusing on it, and in doing so, I'm kind of forgetting that I'm anxious, that I'm sitting here talking to you. So it does work, and the emotions will keep coming, and I'll keep feeling them, and just being aware is my favorite part of it. There was a time not too long ago, it seems like yesterday, but it wasn't, but I had a major event in my life that created overwhelming amounts of emotion. And I didn't know anything about mindfulness of current emotion. I didn't even realize there was such a thing. I didn't have the connection with the mind and body that is, it's paramount to use this skill. And without knowing that, not even being aware of that, is confusing, and it just makes things, it compounds your feeling of emotion, not knowing. So just knowing that in and of itself, the mindfulness that you can use, you can feel and think at the same time and choose to diffuse it. You have that choice. You have the power to get in there and feel it and do what you want to with it. You can make it go away. You can sit with it, which sometimes helps a lot. Just depends. But knowing what to do with it is very powerful. Now that I've been practicing this more, which actually I don't even realize I'm practicing it because I do use it every single day. I get anxious extremely easy, and I constantly check in with myself. It's even for short spates of time. It can be 30 seconds. It can be, if I'm alone in a room, I can choose to focus on where I'm feeling it and how I'm feeling it longer. But honestly, a lot of the times it's on the bus, it's walking down the street, it's in an elevator. I just constantly have to think about that, and I'm in touch with it. And I guess it's kind of an instant state of peace, even if it's momentarily. It is just for a few moments until I get out of the elevator, at least, or until the next wave hits me, which often does. I think oftentimes people are afraid of what they're feeling, that they feel a sensation in their body and they may automatically think I'm getting sick, or I'm going to faint, or all kinds of things can come to mind. But if you are aware of your thoughts and your body at the same time, it's they go together. There's no way you can pull them apart. Just understand that they're together and that it's safe to feel that way, because that's how this machine of ours works. They work hand in hand, and if you focus on where you're feeling that, it is scary at first, but the more you do it, the more you practice it, it's familiar, and you'll know. Once you start practicing feeling your thoughts, thinking about them and feeling them where they are physically in your body, once you start doing that and practicing it, try to practice not being afraid of that, of feeling that way, or the fact that you're actually doing it. Don't be fearful of that. It's okay to do that. This is what this is for. Don't be afraid of what you're feeling, because it can be confusing at first. You don't know if you're doing it right. You might want to give up. Just, you may say to yourself, well, this is just making things worse. Try not to let yourself, don't believe what you're thinking. Then just diffuse it and go back into that connection of your mind and your body. What you can do is tell yourself that whatever is going on in your body, it makes sense, and you can deal with it. Nothing's going wrong. It's natural, and you can tolerate it. It's not dangerous at all. Physical sensations are not dangerous at all. They're a normal part of being a human. Just feeling what's going on in there. It's okay. It's scary sometimes, but it's okay. Physical sensations are just a natural part of emotion, of all emotions. Hopefully, when you're watching me, I'm a little anxious at the moment, but I'm trying to use this skill as well, and I am using it. But if you can just think to yourself, it is hard at first. You can learn how to do it, and it's very soothing and calming when you can get yourself there. But as I mentioned before, it's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's not dangerous. It can be a little scary, but if you kind of can feel where it is, like I can right here, it's going to be okay, and it's not. You can tolerate it. I'm tolerating it now.